based on contract.
Paano pala sir yung mga already na blacklist na ng DPWH? Tulad
They still have to pay. Because as I have said early on, the word that I mentioned, accrued, due. You cannot hide that.
Okay ka na? Si Bert Boss DCM.
Mayor Bert DCM.
Papaserok sa tayo. Sige, please.
Mayor Bert DCM po from DCMM. Mayor, ask ko lang po. Meron po ba kayong timeline ng para papanagutin itong mga contractor na may tax liability sa...
Ample time. Total, wala na silang dahilan para tumagal pa. Tatlong taon na nga sila nakatakas. What's there to wait? As I have said, we continue to allow and practice due diligence and try to use diplomacy, but don't take it as a weakness. Because we just, I don't like disorder and all other things as much as we can. Kami, ibibigyan ka namin pagkakataon, ikay humingi ng tawad, patatawarin kita, pero may obligasyon ka dapat. Yun ang gobyerno. So, I hope they will not push us to the wall to do what is masyadong makasasakit na sa kanila.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, next. Yes, Jemba.
Mayor, ibig sabihin, lumalabas po yung ating ordinansa sa Luzon ng Maynila na pinaghirapan ng konseho. Yung pong contract or tax ay hindi po pinahalaga ng lahat ng contractor sa Maynila.
Galing nga lumalabas, Jemba. Galing nga lumalabas.
Kasi hindi po pinahalaga kasi dapat lahat sila nagbabayad eh. Kung hindi sila nagbabayad, hindi sa isip nila, binaliwala yung ordinansa na pinaghirapan ng City Council.
Which we will not tolerate.
Okay, thank you.
So we're taking action in such a manner that is more, I think, within the limits of the law, within still the bounds of the law. But tayo will continue lang naman to pursue whatever is due and required. Other than that, pala kayo, live and let live ang i-apply. Okay?
Yung bang mga diskaya, pinadala nyo lang sa
Lahat sila. Wala tayong pinipili. Walang pinili to. Ayun, nagbanggit na ako, yung based on random. Lahat yan na padala. In fact, up to Marawi, Lanao del Sur, 8 notices, Marawi City, 4 notices. Ibig sabihin may mga company nandoon na supposedly gumagawa ng projects dito sa...
Ano po ang naging response nila?
Some of them take. Ngayon, marami nakapila ngayon. Ay, no. We don't look at them who they are. Basta meron ka SOA, magbayad ka, natupad mo na yung obligasyon mo sa Maynila.
Nakatupad pa sila?
Hopefully, they will.
So, as of this time, wala pa?
Malalaman natin soon. Yeah. Kasi, as we speak right now, there are people lining up. I just wanted to update the people on what is the next course of action. Ito ba yung tamang action na ginagawa ng Maynila? Question is, di ba? Am I going to keep on telling, o ikaw may kasalanan ka, o ikaw may kasalanan ka, o ikaw may kasalanan ka. Wala nang mangyayari doon, puro turo-turo na lang. Kaya nga ako natutuwa sa Senate, o ginagawa nila yung trabaho nila, and I think they're gonna do and make actions after everything said and done. Paghupa ng tubig niyan, lilinaw niyan. I think the Senate will do that part. Now, as a city, we are doing our part. Na yung tamang pamamaraan. At kung may legal obligation sila, dapat nilang tutin. Kung sila ba'y, tanong, sila ba'y may criminal offense? Whether politiko, ahensya ng gobyerno o kontrakto. Pag kami may ebidensya, good luck sa kanila. Hindi nyo kami makikita nagli-lead service. You just go on with the filing charges. Kaya lang, it is also unfair because it is also unfair just to accuse somebody without basis of evidence. Masakit din yun. Masakit din makapanira ng buhay na may buhay. Yeah? Eh, tayo, basta tayo may ebidensya, sagutin nyo sa korte at hayaan po ang husgado ang magsabi kung sino ang may sala o wala. But once we go, we make sure may hawak kami, medyo matibay-tibay naman na ebidensya. Hindi na siya yung kasi nakakaawa na eh. Saka nalilito lang ang tao. Ako, pretty sure, baka yung mga tao ngayon nagtatanong, o ano na? Saan na? Saan ba tayo pupunta? And even the president, nakita mo sabi ng presidente, kasuhan na. Ano sabi ni Secretary Binns kanina? Tinanggal na. Di ba nakita niyo si Secretary Binns? Took action. Fired. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Tingin ko, yun ang inaasahan ng tao sa atin. Ano yung mga action ginagawa? Abusado ba sila? No? Hindi. Pinatupad lang nila yun ba? At sila na may kapangyarihang gawin yun within their duties and function. Which, that's why, for now, we're very happy of what Secretary Binns is doing under the directive of the President. Because I think whatever they're doing right now is the right path. Whatever the Senate is doing with regard to fact-finding is the right path. What we are doing is to go after what is due to the city is the right path. Yes, ma'am.
Kaya sa akin po ng ABS-CBN.
Sure.
Ilan na pong flood control projects ang dapat meron na po sa City of Manila as of 2025?
315 yung in-issue natin ng SOA.
Okay. Sir, ano po plano ninyo, yung office po ninyo, since matagal pong proseso niyan, meron pong hearing and all, ano po pwede?
Walang hearing yung SOA to eh.
No, I mean sir, di ba wala po tayong flood control projects 315? Ano po gagawin sir, since tagulan po niyan? Ano po ang magiging solusyon po natin?
What will be the course of action of the City of Manila with regard to the flooding?
Opo, habang wala po
Kasi
po yung
talagang,
315.
Ngayon, whether tumatakbo, effective or not, yung mga flood control projects na nagawa na subject now being investigated by the Senate, and I hope they will finish soon. I'll let the Senate come up with the final course of action. Tanong, moving on, may gagawin bang flood control project sa Manila? Welcome kayo. Halika, dali niyo yung flood control project sa Manila. Under our time, under our laws. Yes, we will not hinder growth. We will not hinder infrastructure development, particularly with our day-to-day problem sa traffic, our seasonal problem with regard to flooding. Why not? Okay sila. Gawin nila. Because to answer your question, the solution to the flooding of Manila and maybe the entire Metro Manila and other parts of the country is the flood control. Under the flood control, there are so many approaches, and one of those is pumping stations, development of our drainage system. Yun ang tamang solusyon. Kaya we welcome that. For the meantime, since July 1, we've been doing declogging, and thanks to 896 barangay chairmen and their barangay kagawad and official. Because under Executive Order number 3 issued first week of July, we are directing our barangays every Saturday to unclog, declog yung mga bara sa ating mga drainage. Kami naman, nasa City, it's an everyday thing. You can see it in our Facebook. Whenever, wala pa yata ang araw na hindi kami nag-ukay ng imbornal ng Maynila. Nakakaumay na nga, tingnan yung Facebook ko eh. Pag tingnan na yung mga comment ng utaw, walang katapusang lilisan ito. Yes, because that is a band-aid solution, a temporary solution to cushion the level of water or flooding during rainy days. Huwag nang umabot hanggang segunda ng bahay mo. At least makusyon. And hoping that after the heavy rain or downpour and the waters or liquid coming from the eastern side of the metro going to Manila, after tumigil lang sana umupa agad. Sabihin, functioning yung aming mga drainage system. Now, second, through the help of MMDA and DPWH, they are now making new development of our drainage system, particularly in Top Avenue, which I approve. Sabi ko, sige, tirahin nyo yan dito, dalhin nyo yan dito. Ang laki yata ng, ganito yata kalaki yung tubo, yung pabilog. No? Sabi ko, alin nyo na, yung nagkita kami nila chairman. So those are the solution. For the meantime, we'll do whatever resources that we have, human resources, equipment, and some logistical resources para i-cushion din. At yung gagawing mga drainage system is now under the General Master Plan or General Drainage Master Plan of the City Government, which I commissioned in 2022. Lumabas yung kinomission natin pag-aaral ngayon 2025. Nasaktuan mo naman na ibalik ako ng tao, yun ngayon ang ini-implement ko. So lahat ngayon ang gagawin ng DPWH, ng Manila Water, MMDA, City Government, or Congressional allotment for their respective district. Ay doon na magigiya. Legal na sila.
Sir, sabay-sabay na sila.
It can be. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, with all honesty, with regard to that question from ABS-CBN, sa totoo lang, if I have 140 billion today, 140 billion yung para ipatupad yung
Flood control.
drainage master plan. Kasi wala pa itong flood control sa ilog. Mga ganon. Ito yung drainage master plan plus catch basin. Catch basin in their respective areas. If I have 140 billion, I'll do it sabay-sabay kong hukayin ng buong Maynila. And we pay the price of traffic and chaos for the next 3 years so that the next generation will not suffer with flooding.
And that
Kaya lang,
includes,
yung 140 billion, sila lang ang meron. Sana all.
Utang na loob.
yung kung kasama mo ba dyan sa drainage master?
Kami meron tayong nakalaan a couple of hundreds of millions for 2026. How many meters it can reach, that is another thing. Because we're talking of thousands of kilometers of drainage, in totality of length. Ang cost nga niyan, mga 140 billion.
So yung kasama dyan sa master drainage plan na yan, yung mga creek na...
Hindi, yung creek is... Yung
Kasi
creek,
yung mga dagusan ng tubig, di ba?
yung creek and creek riverside, doon dapat ilabas yung tubig sa drainage. Nagigets niyo? So yung sinasabi ko sa inyo yung master plan, it's ours. Inland. Kaya ang solusyon talaga, yung ating flood control project, it has to be functioning. It has to function. When you build a wall, it has to be a sturdy wall. When you build a pumping station, it has to function as pumping station.
Sir, update doon sa UST. Yung
Wala pa eh.
Wala pa.
Second meeting natin, nag-aantabay pa kami. It was an initiative. I have to give credit where is due. I think you've been hearing that many times pag nagkukwentuhan ka. I have to give that credit to MMDA. It is an initiative of MMDA for España, and we agree. And that's why national government and local government working hand in hand to convince UST community. But at the end of the day, this is private, this is property owned and operated by so many divisions. And kaya makakapaghintay naman kami. Dahil, yung sinasabi nga, good things come to those who wait. Tama ba yung list ko?
Tama, sir.
Yes.
Mayor,
Last two questions.
Mayor,
Sure.
Bert Dizon po ulit.
Sure.
Opo. Mayor, ask ko lang po, ano pong opinion nyo if dun sa lumalabas na parang suggestion na ba't hindi na lang, instead of padaanin sa mga congressman yung pondo for flood project at hindi na lang idaan sa local government, mas, ano nyo ba yun?
I suggested that.
Opo.
A month ago. It's just a suggestion. Doesn't mean it's a perfect formula. But 2 weeks thereafter, I think it was Inquirer, I saw it with Inquirer, na nagsabi si Presidente, I think he's somewhere in Central Luzon, when he said that, dapat inform, i-coordinate sa local government yung national project. 2 days ago, the President, again, during the PLP, Provincial League of the Philippines, yata yun, sa mga governor, yun din na sinabi. So mukhang mas tama yun. Why? Ito ngayon. Halimbawa lang let's just say, wala tong insidente ito muna. Para wala tayo, alisin natin yung Malaysia. Halimbawa, inilaga sa lokal na pamahalaan yung pondo at nag-implement lokal na pamahalaan. Kapag pumalpak, sinong gugulong ang ulo? The mayor or the governor. Tama? Kasi kami may pananagutan sa tao. Kami may pananagutan sa taong bayan. Balik natin itong incident na to. Pansinin mo, wala pa gumugulong na ulo. Except that Secretary Vince Dizon today made a very strong move using and utilizing the boundary, the extreme power within the office of the Secretary, firing members of their organization. Sana all ganong mga secretary, yung dala niya yung kanyang
Political will.
may kasa.
Mayor,
Kidding aside, di ba? Yun yung, ngayon kasi, akusa ng akusa magiging mabrul na tayo. Yun naman ang ayaw natin.
How could you fire an elected official for that matter?
The people will fire the mayor. The people will fire the mayor. The people never forget. If a mayor or local chief executive or any elected official in the locality, naku, gugulong ang ulo ng mga yun. Sigurado ako doon, pag yung galit ng tao, ibubuhos niya sa halala. Ngayon, pag galit ng tao, pwede niya ba tanggalin ng taong bayan? Yung membro ng ahensya ng gobyerno? Hindi. Kailangan yung pamunahan ng ahensyang yaon. So in this case, yung secretary. Kaya, maigi na talaga na siguro ma-revisit na yung batas. Kasi may mandate yung lokal May mandate may mandato ka. At saka may constituency ka. Ikaw ba naman gagawa ka ng tulay tapos yung tulay hindi makikita? Ikaw ba naman gagawa ka ng tulay, may tulay pero walang ilog? You cannot lie that to that kind of works with your constituency, di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng mabudol basta-basta yung nasa
Luis.
Luis.